G'day everyone. I had resin that I opened when I'd stopped doing some artwork about 7 months ago, and a lot of it had gone yellow in the part B, and it's still usable. There's no problem with using it, but you need to use colours to hide that, so like purples and blues and things like that. So I just randomly grabbed some moulds out of my stash and started mixing resin, and I thought some people might like to see what they look like when they come out. So most of these are purple goldish, and this one's a bit purple with copper and gold as well. I'd already unmoulded this cute little skull. I've got a lot of air bubbles just under that section there, but I can put a bit of resin on that next time I'm doing resin and cover that up, and I'll probably give him a couple of little eyes as well. So this is another skull, and I think I might have done copper and purple in this one, so I'll speed up parts where I'm demolding, and if you see me spray anything, it's just isopropyl alcohol. It helps release the silicone from the resin and get the item out of the mould. Some are easier than others. These smaller ones are usually a lot better. So there you go. And he hasn't got those little bubbles like the other one. And there's his cute little glitter brain shining away in there. This is another one that I'd also started to unmould, and I'd already taken this part out when I thought about recording this in case anyone wants to see them. So this is like a hand soap dispenser over the bottom part of the jar, and you've got a squeezy top. I might need the isopropyl for this, and as I said, I'll probably speed up parts and then show you just as I get it out. Just twist him a little bit. And there you go. I'll turn that in the right way later. That's kind of pretty. There we go. So that'll get resined or maybe araldited onto the top, and then you put your screw top pump on the top there. I think this is another little jar. That's the top. Came off it really easily. I've got some air bubbles around the sides. These moulds that are like this are hard to not get air bubbles where the little indent is on the mould itself. And this is the bottom of the jar. There we go. Sometimes you think you got it and then you haven't. Look at that, got a hole in my glove. Believe me, so many times I've had these just fly off as you try and get them out, but just turn that one back in. There we go. Wow, I really like this one. That's nice. So that sits on there like that. Another skull. Oh, that's right. I put a holographic leaf in him as his brain. And look, it's got a big hole just here. I don't know if you can see that. I must have had an air bubble under there, but I can fill that in with resin too. Kind of like that one too. Now I've got lots of holes. May as well just take them off, hey? We have one more jar here. So this is the lid. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, we'll see how we go with the actual jar part. Love that puffy pattern it makes, mica and resin. As the weight of the mica sinks through the thinner resin. Nearly got in. Try and twist that a bit. I hope it's not stuck. Oh no, there we go. That's pretty too. So that goes on there like that. Very nice. I've used these moulds a few times, this one and this one, and I can see they're starting to go a bit dull. They were just fairly cheap ones from Temu, I think. So when they start to go dull, you either roll with it, and you can. Some people say you can spray with clear varnish, but I haven't tried that. Or just buy another one and replace it. And the last one is also another one that I've had a lot of trouble in the past with holes from bubbles catching on the edges. And it's a candle holder. And with this one, I had a little bit of the purple left over. I poured it down one side of the candle holder and let it set at an angle. And when that was fully cured, I was using some gold, that gold there. And I turned it the other way, poured that down in there, and then in the bottom part, once the gold was also cured, I poured in a bit of copper that I was using when I was doing some with blue and copper. Oh wow, I actually kind of like that. Very nice. Even though the resin part B was yellow and not necessarily good for anything where you want to do clear or white, you can still use it and make some nice stuff. So next time you see me, I'll unmold the blue ones and we'll see how they look. Bye for now.